Here we go with another attempt. Yeah, good grief. Hi everyone, JVC 1103 here, and you see it on screen. Formula Legends. Now this is technically after patch 1.5. It's December 21st. We should be getting the first DLC on Thursday, so in about 2 days. So why do it now before the DLC? Reasons. I've been trying so hard. This game is, well, this is the main thing. This coming in, you have no idea how horrible the handling and the steering is in this game without that. And then, yeah, story mode. Don't let those goats fool you. I'm on easy. Right now the AI is, well, shall we say, even on easy, a little aggressive, shall we say? I've been mostly playing this game on easy because, baby, easy, but they still will do everything in their power to ruin your race. AI is just either dumb or just stupidly fast. And it gets worse when you go on normal and then hard. That's why they want you to unlock the faster drivers with perks. Ah, mercy. Guess what we're going to be doing today? Stars, we're going to go to Great Britain because yeah, I need to unlock a lot of stuff. And Great Britain's kind of simple. Yeah, let's go to the classic version. But the one good thing about this game, all the errors. And like I said, we're gonna get some DLC, so we're gonna get another 90s car. The question is that 90s car gonna be a part of its own little class? Oh, I didn't notice this. I just recently unlocked him. I did not know that was a different color for that car. I did not notice that until now. Okay. That's something that I wasn't expecting. But yeah, I think it's early 90s. We're gonna finally get the early 2010s, and we're gonna get a late 80s. Pretty much, if I remember correctly, it is the Arrows. Well, it's the knockoff Arrows doing the wingless front arrow with that super big fan wing thing. Yeah, that car that they got him a win in South Africa, and F1 got it banned within 2 races. When the little teams back in the day actually tried. And F1 said, you try too hard. No, don't do that. No one do that. So, no, that's not the car I want to unlock. Yeah, this is the one I'm gonna unlock. Yeah, it doesn't have perks on it, but I want to unlock it. They said it was going to be another patch. Hopefully, there's going to be the AI patch. The steering, like I said, alternative steering, the way to go. And yes, I put it on very long. Just because it's on very long, that's about under 20 minutes. And since we're in an early era call, we only got hards and wets. During later eras, we actually get the added or soft and mediums as well. And since we're now in normal, AI is going to be absolutely flying. And the hard is just even worse. Remember what I said about perks? And perks really do help. But mostly everything, if you want to unlock more teams and drivers, you're going to have to do that through the story mode. I think they patched some of the requirements down from the start, because yeah, unlocking the mid 2020s Max Verstappen, yeah, the memes, well, we can't use the real names because this is not an official F1 game. Yep, everything's here, even the broken Ferrari with Michael Schumacher being Michael Schumacher back in the late 90s or early 2000s. They even got the two versions of Lewis Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton being fast when you with Mercedes, and tire conserved Lewis Hamilton back in McLaren. Well, both versions of them have tire conserving, but yeah. That and being the Rainmaster that he is. Just because a driver is in the game multiple times, like I'm pretty much trying to say, the error that they was running with, they technically can be different. In the earlier, you know, the late 2000s Lewis Hamilton, well, he's easily to be unlocked, while the not Mercedes version, you have to essentially get the points through story mode, and he's gonna be a long time to unlock him because he costs the most points out of anybody in the game, referencing his points in real life. And if you're wondering if you've never seen the game yet, it goes by the modern point system. So top 10 gets points, 25 for first, all the way to 10th place getting 1 point, and in between. Really do hope that the AI gets a little bit fixed. These tracks, some of them are just absolute nightmares. Not Monaco, aka France. Oh boy. Just sheer terror. And just thinking about doing the green hell in the 60s. And I gotta do it twice if I want to go for the trophy. But I may have to actually also do it because I also got to get the points to get Luis Hamilton. That's another thing why I want to actually not have traction control, because traction control definitely slows you down in this game way too much. And I'm also on warm tires, so that too can play a factor. Thank goodness that guy was pitting, so he was ghosting. This game tries to be helpful at times. When the first prompt of the tire wear going down to 50%, yeah, that's when you actually want to pit. Undercuts are very good in this game. And as you can see, the AI is very aggressive. If I was on easy, I would be borderline up the road. And if I wasn't doing the pit stops, I would be taking the lead. Speaking of pit stops, as you can see, quick times like F1 Championship Edition. Gotta be careful because sometimes the AI, just because you're coming out of pit road, you're not ghosting. I've had it happen a couple of times. The AI will just literally just run right in the back of you. It's super annoying. But they go ghost once you go into pit road, but not when you're going out. Well, coming out, I should say. Now we got some fresh tires. Didn't lose too much health. Usually I'll be at 80%, depending on the track. Like I said, not Monaco. Yeah. Oh man, that's a roughie. So basically, if you haven't noticed, I am not using the aero filters. This is just strictly how the game works once you get to the modern era. But as you see, we're running the Great Britain classic track, basically the 80s and 90s track. So far, this is going good. Usually I would still be outside the points by now. But all the tracks that I have unlocked so far are pretty amazing. But like I said at the start, alternative steering saves this game. Just the AI needs some working on normal and hard. Easy is kind of a cakewalk if you are managing your tires, fuel, and health, as you see on the screen. Which, as you go through the errors, the technometer will change. As we got the old school gears, and then we go into the digital tach, and then the modern digital tach for the modern cars. And seriously, I've tried 3 times before this. Well, if you want to count day 1, when this game first came out for, when I couldn't even drive the car for the most part. Oh, it was so bad. I don't even want to switch back to original to show you. It's really not worth it. Alright. Oh. I would say at least the AI will fight and make very, very bad mistakes. Some to the point you really don't want to be around them when they make the mistake. It's that bad. Hi, teammate. Let me go, teammate. Thank you. Almost got on the power too much right there. And they seem to literally, if they're in the draft, they will get a super boost. Unlike you, you have to be within a second. And yes, DRS and the boost that the modern cars have. Once you get to that era, that's there too. And you gotta manage that as well. The game is really in depth for being basically Simcade. The sim parts of it is simply amazing. I'm gonna risk it and go one more lap like an idiot. And yeah, the tires are gone. We're gonna have to make another stop. But at that point, we just gotta change tires. Yeah, I know. The tires are pretty much at 25%. If I was someone like Lewis Hamilton, it wouldn't be that much of a problem. Silverstone's one of those tracks that really, it's really good and fun. And it's a lot of fun. This game is. Got that right. I want to just get as much fuel as possible. We're not taking fuel on the next stop. That's going to put us back to 10th. No! Alright, that actually helped us. Staying out that long. We just lost 2 spots. Progress. Just have to play about 60 races. I know this being pretty much the classic layout, but so far this is doing good. But back to the unlocks. Story mode is pretty much the only way to unlock the tracks, basically, but you got to get to that Pacific area that has the track layout. And this game is, for the most part, it does have most of the tracks you would think back in the era. Basically, both Australia races being there's 2 street race tracks, Adelaide being the classic, which I don't have unlocked yet, and Melbourne being the one that I do have unlocked, being the modern. And it's basically the Marlboro essentially is trying to look like the one before the update from 2025, where they, was it 2025 or 2024 when they took out the little midsection and made that a straight. But basically, yeah, it's back when you had the little chicanes. you can see it's not the accurate because you don't want to get in trouble with F1. But yeah, you can pretty tell what the tracks are trying to be. And still, for the most part, some of the iconic corners. And another thing I forgot to mention is the weather. As you saw before the start of the race and while we're doing the pit stops, we have tire options. Like I said, since we're playing with classic within the vintage era, we only got the hards, which is the dries, and this game only have full wets. So wets. But once we get to about the mid to late 2000s, we should be on at least softs and mediums, but definitely when we get to the modern era, the 2010s, we're gonna have soft, medium, hards, and wet. I'm gonna take the risk. I'm gonna come in and take the tires. Come on. I got to change a little bit quicker. Don't hit me, please don't hit me. Alright. Yeah, I turned off penalties. Alright. So now we're on the fresher tires. The AI is gonna be having some issues. The question is, can we eat? There it is. Alright, it's gonna be close. Oh, I messed up that corner. Oh, we're fighting for the podium now. If I would have did the pit stop a little earlier, we would have had some more tire. But we can get in the slipstream. At the right moment here, we can get on the podium. Hold it. Nice. Alrighty. That was a fun race right there. Started last, then made it up third. And there we go. We locked them. And now we just gotta do another 5 races with the team. At least with this team, and we unlock another driver. But that's gonna do it for this video, everyone. I'm JVC1103. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. I post video game content here on the channel between Mondays through Saturdays. And I hope to see you all soon for more gameplay content. Until next time, enjoy your free time, be safe, and bye-bye!